Hi everybody, thanks for coming back. My name is Emmy and this is my channel, Frugal Money Saver. For those of you who are new, we talk a lot about frugal tips, hints, recipes, fun, anything to do with budgeting and lifestyle, cooking, all wonderful fun things. So if that sounds like something you'd be interested in, please, you see the little red button in the corner, just give it a click and subscribe to my channel, and down below the little bell, and you'll receive notifications every time I make a new video. So without further ado, let's get to it. Today's video is about frugality and what it means to you and what it means to me. I love doing these videos because I live every day with a purposeful intent to be more frugal, to save my money, to spend it on what I want to spend it on, not what society tells me to spend it on. So today I'm going to share with you my homemade crouton recipe using leftover hot dog rolls that most of us would toss. But we had a barbecue the other day and we have these plethora of hamburger and hot dog rolls. So I figured the hot dog rolls, this would be great. And this recipe really comes out so well. And the second thing I'm going to share with you is we all went, my brother, his family, Paul and I, my husband, we went out the other night to a free local concert at the next town over. And what a great time we had. Free, frugal, fun. The 3 F's, right? So I'm going to put a little blurb in there for that. And you'll even see my niece talk about it too a little bit. I got a little clip of her in there. And she was describing how when she came that night, and I was asking, what does it mean to be frugal to you? And she's like, oh, we're eating all this food for free. Meaning we had packed all our food before we went. We had sandwiches and all this wonderful stuff that we brought. So to her, she was actually eating for free. She was taking this food to a venue. Yes, we had paid for the food in our own home, but it was in our home. We didn't go there purposely to buy more food. We brought what we had and it worked out perfectly, and they encouraged that. So it's not like we were doing anything weird. So everybody was picnicking, as you'll see. So let's get right to the recipes in the video. Thank you again so much, and I hope you enjoy this. I wish you blessings. Okay, so what I want to do with you is show you how you can take leftover hot dog rolls and make them into the most scrumptious croutons ever. And I am all about scrumptious, and I am all about being frugal, and I am all about using up what you have. So the first thing I'm going to do is take the hot dog rolls and cut them. Let's put these here. I'm going to cut them into little pieces. The bigger the pieces are, the softer your croutons will be. So in other words, I like my croutons a little crispier. So I'm going to make my pieces a little smaller. But you can do it whatever size you want. I'm just going to put them in the bowl for right now. I think actually the next one I'm going to try to do even smaller. And while I'm cutting this, I just want to talk to you a minute about the word frugal. I looked up the word frugal today on Merriam-Webster. Now I know what it means to me, and I'm sure you know what it means to you. But I actually looked up the actual definition in Webster's. And the definition is careful in spending or using supplies. Does it mean we're cheap? Does it mean we only eat, bad food? Not at all. It just means that I am careful about using up what I have, not wasting. I'm careful about how I spend my money. I want to spend my money on things that are important to me, not keeping up with the Joneses. I want to do what works for me and my family. So that's frugal. So it's just being wise and conscious of how you're spending your money and what you're spending it on, what's important to you. You like to go on vacation? Well, then it's worth it, to cut back and on other things. I wash my clothes in cold water. I hang my clothes out on a line when our northeast weather allows it. to me, I'm fine with that. That may not work for you, but it does for me. Because I'd rather save it for something I really want to do. Vacation, whatever, if we need something. So that's what Frugal is. Okay, getting back to this. So we've cut up our hot dog rolls. Now, most people, you got leftover hot dog rolls. They could toss them. I don't even know. Oh, my oven is ready. So that's good. Okay, so I want to reuse them. It's Sunday today, and I'm going to make a big salad when we get home from church. Actually, everything is prepared. And I thought these would be a great accompaniment with the salad. And wait till you taste them. They are amazing. Well, you're not going to taste them. I am, but I'll tell you how amazing they are. Okay, so what I'm going to do in a pan now is I am going to take, we used 4 rolls, so I'm going to kind of eyeball this. I'm going to do about a tablespoon and a half of butter, and we do use real butter, but again, that's a choice. And I'm also going to be using extra virgin olive oil. This is some good one. Okay, and I'm going to put about a tablespoon and a half of that in. You can use all olive oil, you can use all butter, whatever you'd like, whatever works for you. Okay, so my butter and my olive oil have melted together, and it looks like it's perfect. I preheated my oven to 350 degrees, which is a nice baking temperature. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take some of this butter olive oil mixture, and I'm going to put a little on, just drizzle it over. Okay, I'm just going to do a little bit for right now. Okay. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some garlic powder, and I'm going to give that a good shake. Eyeball this. Okay. I'm going to put a little chili powder. Again, you can use whatever spices you want. A little onion powder. Now you're going to notice something. I don't cook with salt. You're very, very rarely going to see me cook with salt. And this is just black pepper. I bought a grinder for the pepper, and the grinder broke, so I just rinsed out my paprika jar when it was done. Again, being frugal. And I put it in here, and it works perfectly. Okay, I'm going to mix that up. Ooh. Let's see if Dixie, our puppy, sees that. Hold on. Okay, now I'm going to take the rest of the oil, and again, I'm going to sprinkle that all over it. Excuse the back of the pot, but I want to make sure we get this all out. This is going to be so yummy. These are so good. When my nieces and nephews visit, they love to eat these just like this. Oh, I was telling you, I'm sorry, that I don't cook with salt. And I don't. Very rarely will you see me cook with salt. I think salt is a great flavor enhancer. It's wonderful, but it doesn't agree with us, you know. And unfortunately, processed foods and a lot of the foods we have today are just filled with sodium. So, you know, I will put it on potato, and I will put a little bit on rice when I make it, but overall I really try to stay away from salt. Okay, but that's just us, you know. Add salt to this if you enjoy that. And then I'm just going to take this on a foil lined cookie sheet, and I'm going to spread it out. Okay, make that nice and even. You don't want to pile it because then they won't get crisp. And I'm going to put it in the oven at 350. Okay, see this one got away. There's nothing on it, so I'm going to go in here and do that. Okay, I'm going to put it in the oven for approximately 15 minutes, but I'm going to check it every 5 or so minutes and turn it so everything gets crispy and brown. Okay, so I'll be back and let you see the finished product. Okay, so here we have our finished croutons. Look at these. This was 15 minutes at 350, and I turned them every 5 minutes. But you can see what I mean. I'm touching them. My hands are clean. You can see what I mean about the smaller ones getting crisper than the bigger ones. So it just depends how you like them. And it's simple, easy, using up something you have already instead of wasting it. And this way you don't have to buy croutons, and these will last for a couple of days sealed. I don't seal them till they're completely cool because then they'll just get mushy. So let them air dry nicely, and then once they're cool and crisp, you can put them in a covered container and store them in the fridge. Okay, so Hey, sorry that video ended so quickly on such a strange note, but what I wanted to do is share a little bit of the outdoor concert I had told you about. But with copyright infringements, I was kind of cautious to do that. So what I'm going to do is just show you a clip of my niece and I there and the people having a good time. So I will leave you with this. Thank you again. Please subscribe down below, and I wish you blessings. Thank you. Hey friends, it's Emmy from Frugal Money Saver. Thanks so much for stopping into my channel. Tonight I'm showing you how to have frugal fun on a limited budget, or even if you have tons of money. This is such a great time. We're here in our local outdoor concert. It's for free, run by the local government, and it's a great British rock band. I will show you a clip of it later, and it's all for free. So I just want to introduce you to my niece. This is my niece, Natanya.
Hi.
We're here as a family. And what did we do to save some money tonight? We
made some sandwiches, had some pasta salad, chips, everything was absolutely free.
And it was yummy, delicious, and nothing better than being out on a night like this. So thanks for stopping in, and I'll be back in